Welcome back to another episode of Drivers for Drivers. I'm Ken Cox. I'm by myself today. It's kind of a special thing that we're doing today. Magic Valley 911. That is a nonprofit organization. What they do, if you go to their website, Magic Valley, mv911.org, and you check it out, you will see what the mission is. And it's patriotism, education, and support. So every year, we place a flag out there, and we let it fly through the whole week. September 11th, we drop it. It's a huge, huge ordeal. We've got people around the world that come and check it out. Anywhere between 3,000 to 6,000 people show up for this. This year, I think we're anticipating a little bit more because as the years go on, we grow and we grow. This flag is one of 6 or 7. I think the 7th is being built right now, but it's one of 7 of the largest flying flags in the entire world. It is 11,500 square feet. We call it the Patriot. She weighs 500 pounds. It takes 40 or 50 of us when it's all rolled up to get it out to where it needs to be. So when Wednesday comes and we unveil it and she falls and flutters, it takes a whole bunch of people to volunteer and put in their time and effort. It takes sponsors. It takes all these people to do so. So the way Giltner got involved with this project is I've been on the Magic Valley 911 board for a few years now. And knowing that Giltner is huge into patriotism, huge with our veterans and our military, I thought, hey, this was a great opportunity for Giltner to be involved. And it's a good outreach for the community. It's a good way for us to feel pride here working at Giltner. So anyway, I sat down with Greg and Shauna and said, hey, here's an opportunity that I don't know if you guys would like to participate in, and then I laid it all out for them. And they sat and thought about it for a while. They talked to other members of the team, and they got together and they decided, yes, this is something that we would like to donate to and to help out. So, Greg, Shauna, everyone on the Giltner team, thank you very much for all your donation and your continued support as we, grow this Magic Valley 911. We want to give back. We want to make a community tighter and kind of like what the mission goal is with Magic Valley 911. Like I was saying, it was patriotism, education, and support. Patriotism. We are steadfast in our mission to cultivate patriotism and foster unity, mirroring the solidarity witnessed in the aftermath of 9/11. By standing together as Americans, despite any divisions, we amplify our collective strength and fortitude. So when we get together on Wednesday, if you go to mv911.org, you can see the whole breakdown of what we're going to do there. The first part of that program, we have it's somber. Like it helps you remember what it was like on 9/11. A lot of us were just doing our day-to-day things. In fact, I happened to have just joined the Air Force. I was at my first duty station. I was in my first post, and we were getting ready to come back that day. At that particular time in my life, I was 3 days out and then 5 days home, and that's what we did when we were up in Montana. So what we called recovery day, I was supposed to come home. And I get up and I'm eating chow and I'm looking on the TV and I'm like, what movie are we watching? Because I just watched the second tower get hit. And they're like, it's not a movie. I was like, oh my gosh. The next following months and weeks and whatnot, following weeks and months, was super crazy for us in the military. There was super crazy for everyone that was on the ground. I remember hearing stories and reading stories of people that were on missions or they were out doing service projects and stuff like that out of CONUS. They were out of the state and they were trying to get back and nobody was flying. And the whole world stopped and was like, what happened, right? The coolest thing about it is the following days afterwards where everybody came together. It didn't matter who you affiliated with, what your race was, what nationality you were. We were all human. we were all one. And everyone that came together and helped with this, with everything that happened there, it's just, to me, just gets me right, right in the feels. So, I have been participating with Magic Valley 9/11 for 2 years now. My sister-in-law was like, "Hey, you should come out and check out this flag." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So not last year, the year before, I helped put the flag in what we call a sock, and we take it out. So this year, for us to put it in the sock, we'll be at Twin Falls High School's homecoming game tonight. Tonight's Friday, and we're going to unveil the Patriot. It'll be the first time it is seen in public, and then we'll take it from there and we'll take it to the gym, and it takes up their entire gym floor. And then we've got a bunch of volunteers, and we squish it all together, put it in a roll, and put it in this sock. So anyway, the first year I helped, I got to do that and follow the flag. They're out of Utah. They're kind of what started the idea of this, as big as it is. But really, it goes down to Angela and Lorraine. And if you go to the website, you can see their stories. But Angela had a dream one night, and she was like, "You know what? I want to bring the community back together." So the very first year that they did this was kind of funny. She went out on Prime Bridge and dropped a flag. It was not huge, but put a flag on the bridge. She had a little stand, a little table at the very end, and just flags, and just trying to renew this patriotism, of that day. And from that little idea, it's grown into what it is today, and it continues to grow and grow and grow. I'm super excited about that. If you go to the website, you can see what the next few days has in store. So Friday, September 6th, we'll have the flag reveal at the Twin Falls High School homecoming game. Saturday, we're going to go out and we're going to get all the ropes done, and we're going to put the flag out onto the line, kind of drum up some hype that way, because as you're going down across the bridge, you're going to see this thing just kind of floating out there, and you're just like, what is that? And there'll be flyers and stuff around that'll kind of help you. But obviously, you can reach out and we'll take care of your questions, anything you have. We'll get that all set up on Saturday. Monday, we do a service project every year. This year, we are cemetery cleanup at Sunset Memorial Cemetery. So there's a handful of us that go out there, and you guys are more than welcome to come join any part of this. So we go out there and we clean up headstones and help the cemetery look better. And we'll be doing that Monday from 5 to 8. Tuesday, September 10th from 5 to 8 is called the Flag Walk, and we're joining Bands on the Bridge. And if you don't know what Bands on the Bridge is, look that up. It's suicide awareness, especially for our youth and stuff like that. It's huge. We do a whole program on that during, I believe it's the month of March, is we start talking about that. There will be a ton of Giltner folk out there. What we do is we meet on the north side of the bridge. We get together and we walk the little flag, we call Sarge, down the bridge. We'll have bagpipes, we'll have drummers. I'm going to be in the fire truck, or somebody will be in the fire truck. We're going to go down, we'll have lights going and stuff following, and we'll get down there and we'll kind of do a little presentation when we get down there in conjunction with Bands on the Bridge. And then Wednesday, September 11th, 6 p.m. Is our main event. And then we've got Jumbotron out there. We've got bands. We've got children's choir. We've got flyovers from Blackhawks this year, which is going to be cool because they can pivot and they can turn. Just one note on that. If you're out there and you have a drone, you got to make sure that you check in at the drone flying station, and then we cannot fly the drones when the Blackhawks are coming through, because if we do, they're going to turn around and go away, and you're going to disappoint 6,000 people. So if you have questions on that, reach out to either myself, mv911.org, or anybody that's out there in official shirts, or they look semi-official. We'll get you squared away and taken care of. So then on Friday, September 13th, AWOL Adventures is going to do what they call a veteran flag cruise. It's free boat rides for veterans. Now, I know they'll be doing boat rides up and down the entire week, and so if you want to do something like that, you can reach out to AWOL. They are also one of our sponsors. We've got many, many sponsors and many, many people throughout the community that have donated their time and money to make this happen. Lorraine sends a little story about she sits there and watch kids donate their lunch money. You got these elementary kids that are donating their lunch money to make this flag fly to help support all this, and she gets super teary-eyed, and it's just really, really cool to bring the community together. So come on out, come see us. We'll have first responders there. We'll have firefighters. We'll have law enforcement. We'll have paramedics. We'll have military people out there. We have APCs that'll be out there. I think we may even have a tank this year. We'll have fire trucks. We have stuff for your kids to run around on to learn about. We've got vendors out there as far as food goes. We'll have food. We have song and drink. It will be a fantastic time. Come on down. We look forward to seeing you out there. Come say hi to me. Let's high five, and we'll see you next time.